Think about Walmart 10 years after Walmart went public. Let's say you're a very careful investor. Walmart to roll it out. Think about Walmart 10 years after they went public and made 30 times your money. 30 times your money. This stock was a 100-bagger after going up 5-fold. But people sold it just saying, how much higher can it go? Can't go any higher. They did the same at Home Depot. They did the same with Toys R Us. I did the same thing at Toys R Us. Just saying it can't go any higher, it's gone this much already, that's very dangerous, and don't use that one. And it's a very bad thing to do. Thank you. You got plenty of time. This is true of Sally Mae, it's true of Dunkin' Donuts, it's true of Stop and Shop. People are so insistent, I'm that way too. I have to fight it. They have to buy a stock, let's see, it's now 501. I haven't found a stock yet today. I got to find a stock before sunset. You could buy Walmart 10 years after Walmart went public. Let's say you're a very careful investor. You waited. You said, I don't know if this company can make it. You waited for Walmart to roll it out. You could buy Walmart 10 years after they went public and made 30 times your money. 30 times your money. 10 years after they went public, they're only in 15% of the United States. 1.5. They hadn't saturated the 1.5. You could say, well, why can't they go to 17? Why can't they go to 19? I mean, why don't I take a leap of faith here? Why can't they go to 26? All they did for the next 3 decades was roll it out. You could buy Walmart. If the day they went public, you bought it, you would have made 500 times your money. If you waited 10 years in Walmart, you made 30 times your money. You got plenty of time in this business. Now, what I'd like to talk about is what I call the 10 most dangerous things people say about stocks. Here's a good one. If it's gone down this much already, it can't go any lower. I remember when Polaroid went from 140 to about 107, and people said, if you ever get Polaroid under 100, you've got to buy it. You just back up the truck, buy the stock. Stock you get to 110, then rally, fall 103, you go 112, go 105. They said, gets under 100, buy Polaroid. Polaroid broke 100, people started buying it, and within 9 months, the stock was 18. I saw the same thing with Avon Products. So just saying, it's gone down this far, how much lower? I mean, it's crazy, but, it can keep going. In fact, I tried this out. Kaiser Industries, I was a new analyst at Fidelity, and we were about to buy the biggest block ever at Kaiser Industries. The stock had gone from 29 to 17. We're about to buy the largest block ever in the history of the American Stock Exchange. We bought, 10 or 15 million shares. At 15.75, I said, my God, the stock's gone from 29 to 17. How much lower can it go? So we bought this enormous block at 15.75. So I called my mother and I said, Mom, I guess stock at Kaiser Industries, it's 10. So about 3 months later, I said, you ought to buy this. It's gone from 29 to 10. How much lower can it go? Well, it went to 9, it went to 8, it went to 7, it went to 6, it went to 5, it went to 4. Now, fortunately for me, this happened very rapidly, or I'd be working at the Stop and Shop bag and behind the lines instead of Fidelity. So fortunately, this was compressed in only about 6 months. So I had to go to the fund manager and say, I was a little bit early on this at 15.75, but we call this premature in the business. Had a correction, which is a euphemism for losing a lot of money rapidly. So I said, let's check this again. The stock's 4. They own 45% of Kaiser Aluminum. They own 59% of Kaiser Steel. They own 38% of Kaiser Cement. They own all of Kaiser Electronics, all of Kaiser Broadcasting, which had 7 TV sets. They own Jeep. They had Kaiser Fiberglass. I said about Kaiser Sand and Gravel. They had a bunch of other Kaisers. And they had no debt. Now, in this room, because I know Freeman Billings is very interested in financial stocks, no one's ever gone bankrupt without any debt. Now, that would take a real, I think you have to give some kind of distinguished service award to somebody who did that. But they had no debt. And I said, it's not going to go to 0. I was wrong when I said it can't go below 15. So we hung on, and within 3 years, they gave out the shares in Kaiser Steel, gave out the shares in Kaiser Cement, gave out the shares in Kaiser Steel and Aluminum, and they sold off all the businesses. You got about $55 a share. But if you didn't know the story, and the stock went from 15 to 11, and you're just saying, how much lower can it go? When it went to 9, went to 8, you would have gone. So you can't just say it can't go any lower, because I saw Taco Bell go from 14 to 1 in 1974, and they had no debt and making 60 cents a share. There's a corollary to that that's even more dangerous. If it's gone this high already, how can it possibly go lower? Higher, sorry. That. Philip Morris, adjusted for splits, sold for 12 cents in 1951. And then it goes to 60 cents in 1961. So it goes up fivefold, and you say to yourself, how much, this it never sold for that, but just for splits, you say, how much higher can this go? It's gone up fivefold. They missed the power of Marlboro. They missed there's 220 countries in the world. They missed the cash flow of the company. They missed everything. This stock was a 100-bagger after going up fivefold. But people sold it just saying, how much higher can it go? Can't go any higher. They did the same at Home Depot. They did the same with Toys R Us. I did the same thing at Toys R Us. Just saying it can't go any higher, it's gone this much already, that's very dangerous, and don't use that one. And it's a very bad thing to do.
The bot got some moves too. Yeah, we wanted to show a little bit more what we've done over the past few months with the bot and just walking around and dancing on stage. Just humble beginnings, but you can see the autopilot neural networks running as is, just retrained for the bot directly on that new platform. That's my watering can.
Yeah, when you see a rendered view, that's the robot. That's the world the robot sees. So it's very clearly identifying objects. Like this is the object it should picking it up. Yeah.
We use the same process as we did for autopilot to collect data and train neural networks that we then deploy on the robot. That's an example that illustrates the upper body a little bit more. Something that we'll try to nail down in a few months, over the next few months, I would say, to perfection.
This is really
My team and I are working on the Optimus actuators, which are drive systems with motor and gear train. The things in particular we are designing is the electromagnetics, the gear train selection and the parameterization.
Our robot actually is designed by us, leading to a certain actuator design, and that gives us the possibility to integrate the actuators inside our structures.
The capability of the actuators are based on simulations and maneuvers that we have performed in-house that will best suit our kinematics of our robot. Having the design in-house allows us to optimize the structure and the packaging of these actuators.
We're designing from the ground up, which is very interesting. A lot of people are just integrating components together, but we're doing full system design, which includes custom motors matched with a gear train and allows us to really optimize for what we want on the bot.
What excites me about what I get to do at Tesla is definitely technical challenge and speed of development. We're able to deliver our designs very quickly. The key technical advantage that we have is that we are able to design vertically, so we're able to design magnetics, gear trains, and do very tight and compact packaging for our designs. It's important because in robotics, the level of integration required from all the systems grows exponentially. You're not able to grab components off the shelf and start integrating them and succeed.
you're building something from scratch. To see it from its inception of a design or CAD and to see it machined in parts on a table, to see that all come together is truly amazing. We're doing things we've never done before, and if we have the opportunity to recruit somebody that has that experience, I think when they join this team, they will truly be impressed with the speed of how fast we were able to acclimate and to optimize and have something that is a work of art, as I feel, a working robot.